king of comedy, Jake Davis!
That was the awkwardest offstage handshake I've ever given. What's up? I haven't done anything funny yet. So, what's going on? Kings of Comedy coming at you from under the Taco Bell, because that's where royalty would perform. Apparently, the basement at McDonald's was booked. I want to meet the guy who said, hey, let's have him perform in front of a half-ass Sesame Street set. Should we color in all the bricks? No, fuck it. Big Bird can deal. Snuffleupagus isn't going to be happy. He's a diva. People getting the Cess reference. Nice. So I should probably clarify before I begin, I'm not actually just a king of comedy. I've been sponsored by Taco Bell. So I'm the Gordita Supreme Crunch King of Comedy with domain over Cinetwists. Every time I say that, they pay me in tacos. It's not cash, but guess who's eating dinner tonight? This guy, that's right. Nothing out of my M&G account. Booyah. So, who here likes living in Arizona, huh? Who likes living in Arizona? No, you're a liar. You are a dirty liar. I've been here for 3 years. Our chief exports are copper, hatred, and Sheriff Joe rants. This state needs to get things together. I guess I'll give this to Arizona. Being a weatherman here has got to be the easiest job in the country. 9 months out of the year. Okay, let's take a look at your 17-day forecast. It's fucking hot. Let's kick it up to 3-month forecast. Guess what? It's gonna be hot. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and predict the rest of this decade. It's gonna be hot. I'm going on vacation. Sleep. Guess we should count our blessings, though. We live in probably one of the better parts to live in Arizona. We live in Phoenix. My other choice for college was U of A, which would have involved living in Tucson. Holy shit. Have you been to that place? The Wild West is well and fine, my friends, and the water is not safe to drink. I went down there a few years back for a football game. Yeah, ASU lost, but I got to leave. On the way out of that game, somebody shouts, "It's gonna be a long drive home, son." I'm like, yeah, I get to go home. You gotta stay here. That's called losing the battle and winning the war, Kemosabe. I didn't want to help Tucson because I feel like they need some tourist industry down there, so I thought of a new catchphrase for them that might improve the town's image. Tucson, Mexico's Cleveland. Because it's honest and it's a little bit nicer to the town than it should be. The good thing about Tucson is it finally answers what would happen if you took all the horrible drinking water and meth from Yuma and combined it with the general dirty and sketchiness of Havasu and combined that and gave it skyscrapers. That's... Oh, Arizona. I found out recently that Arizona's state motto, while we're on the subject of mottos, is Dite Deus. That's Latin for God's land. Fucking where? 3 years. Have you been outside recently? It's dirt, plants with needles on them, and scorpions. I got a new motto for Arizona. Arizona, if it's different, we'll shoot it. Has anybody here actually been stung by a scorpion? A few people, one guy? All right, me and this dude, we know what this feels like. Now, this is a complicated process. I don't know if all you guys are going to be able to relate to it, so I'm going to try and explain the very complicated emotions you feel when a scorpion stings you. Fucking ow! For 3 hours. Your foot just gets hot, and I went to the, and like, on that 2 out of 10 chance that I do become a superhero from that, I'm fucked because I'm a scorpion superhero. If I don't grow a tail, I got nothing. Like, there's a bank robbery, I will pinch them and then scuttle away. Unless they have a glow light, they will never find me. And if you do grow a tail, you've got to be a villain. Have you ever tried getting a bank loan with a scorpion tail? It's a long Halloween. I'm not going to go into that story right now. It's not the appropriate time. But I'm being a little hard on Arizona. Do you like Arizona State? Give it up for our fine university. Go Rebels. Steven 3 drops back in the pocket, and interception, touchdown, Oregon. That's pretty much it. Vontez Burfict with a tackle, and he tap dances on the referee's chest. That's going to get him a yellow flag. You can count on it, Vontez. Get your shit together. Is he here? Because he looks like he could break me in two. He's a terrifying individual. Anyway, no, I was walking through campus the other day, and I saw signs and a guy with a megaphone. If you've ever been in front of the MU when there's someone with a sign and a megaphone, you know they got a lot of sense to make. These particular signs, and start laughing if you know the ones I'm talking about 6 feet tall, 3 feet wide. Beware, masturbators, thieves, homosexuals, fornicators, drunkards. And at this point I'm thinking, sounds like my kind of party. Oh yeah. Game time, right? Oh yeah. That's why I came to this school, party time. One of my favorite things, note that on that sign, murdering and genocide. Nowhere on that sign. I want to be there at the design meeting where it's just like, hey, do you think we should include murder or rape or anything actually bad on this sign? No. They better stop jerking it though. Jesus is gonna be pissed. I don't know why that's actually gonna be the name of my first comedy album. Jesus is gonna be pissed. Shot at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles, featuring Brian Posehn as the opening act. I've got dreams, mama! One slow clap. Yeah, slow clap. Anyway, my favorite thing to do with those guys, and you guys should do this too, next time you see them speaking, go into the middle of their little crowd that forms around them and just start shouting, witch! Witch! He's a witch! Burn her! Because they get confused. It's like, what? I don't have a job. What's going on? Oh, they don't have a job. They've been not there for a while. So I'm there like a whole week. But yeah, I didn't prepare for this at all because I'm a king. I don't need to do work. I'm gonna cheat. I don't care. Shut up, serfs! I won't teach you how to read. All right. So something interesting about here is apparently a few history majors in the room. History major just went woo. Hope you enjoy the job market. Bazing! So have you guys heard about that new movie Secretariat coming out, the one about the horse? It's good to see Sarah Jessica Parker getting some work. She looks like a horse. That joke's way funnier than the reaction you just gave it. Fuck you guys. Don't need your approval. I'm Jake Davis. Anyway, dating in Arizona is interesting. I'll tell you why. I went on a date a while back last year, and over dinner, I told her I was taking a sign language course, which is true, and she says, that is so great. Because that's what all Arizona girls sound like. That's so great. You're going to be helping blind children. Yes, I am. Just about as much as I'm helping you pay for this bill. I left. So my last girlfriend was Latina, and that was fun because like when we were being intimate, she would speak Spanish, and that was really cute. It was very sexy, but I don't understand Spanish at all. So like I thought it was sexy, but she could have been saying anything. It was just like, I'll give you an example. Like this one time, she's like, "Ay, hermoso, ay, papi, ¿dónde está la biblioteca?" And I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Don't know what that meant, but nice. And I want to like play along too. You know, I want to participate. I want to speak a sexy language. But like I said, I took high school Spanish and stopped, so I got to resort to that. I'm just like, yo tengo el gato. El gato es muy bueno. That's what I do, just right? Ladies. It's so creepy. And like, a girl I was dating over the summer recently, she and I didn't work out because our personalities didn't click. Like I like to go hiking, and she's fucking crazy. So that kind of, like that just doesn't mesh. You know, like one day I'd be like, hey, maybe you want to go hike Camelback today? And she'd be like, my apple's also a hat! And I'm like, you were so crazy. See, you thought, oh, she's relationship crazy. No, she's just fucking nuts. A really messed up dating phase. But, you know, guys, no matter what you do, you gotta go to the gym, am I right? You gotta stay in shape, right? The guy clapping. You wear tap out, don't you? Yeah, I'm buff. Yeah, gym, yeah. You wanna fight? No, Mr. Tap Out Man. I do not want to fight. And neither do you, because you're 5'4" and a little chubby. I'm not talking about, everyone who wears tap out is out of shape. Like, there's 3 people on the planet who wear tap out that look like they could kick some ass, and I haven't met them yet. I've seen them on television. They do look intimidating, but everyone else is like a 13-year-old chubby kid straight out of Nebraska. And I know I could take him in a fight. My favorite people at the gym are the ones who take it too seriously. They get too into it. You know the guys I'm talking about? Get really loud. Oh! I'm working out! And then to make matters worse, his friends jumping around like, yeah, baby, pump it, baby, push to the top, baby, woo, woo! And then he pumps up, they're jumping around, one of them high fives the other, and they punch each other in the face, and then they kiss. This is a royalty show, what the? You are going to face the gallows, Mixamillion. King Jake is not amused! Dance for me! So, anyway, I go to a really weird gym. That was the point of that story. And anywho, I was at a car lot recently. You ever have that fun experience having a car sold to you? I'll tell you the fun thing about a car being sold to you, fucking nothing. And my reason for that is, the thing I like about buying a car is guys can finally relate to women being hit on in a bar. Because you got this greasy, chubby guy with a silk shirt just buttoned down to his belly button with hair popping out. He's like, so, I like what you see. Oh yeah, she's got a fine body on her. What do I have to say to make this deal happen right now? And then he starts handing you drinks. He's like, come on, drink up, pretty. And you're like, I don't know, I don't see my friends around here. And he's like, don't worry about that. And then you wake up in an alley and your pants are off. And that didn't happen when you guys bought a car. Shit! I'm going to murder Eduardo. That was his name. I don't know, something like that. This one girl up here, I don't know who it is, she's just laughing at everything I say. It's not even funny. Anyway, you guys have probably guessed by now, I work as a motivational speaker. I do, it's true. And I speak at high schools sometimes, and that's kind of cool. But then I have to work at middle schools, and that eats my soul. Like, okay, imagine you're sharing a deep secret with someone. Now times it by 500. Now imagine that person is 12. This is what I get when I do motivational speaking at middle school. And you know, that was when I really had to start struggling with you know, my parents splitting up at a young age and not having many friends in school. Someone just raises their hand in the middle of the thing like it's Q&A. You, what? How tall are you? I don't know, like 6'5", 6'6". Oh man, he's pretty tall. Do you think he's taller than Curtis? Oh, no way, man. No way he's taller than Curtis. How tall is Curtis? Curtis is 6'2". Guess I'm taller than Curtis. I don't know about that, man. Well, where is Curtis? Curtis is homesick. That's the end of that conversation. Cool. So, like I was saying about my suicidal tendencies. Oh, memories. Did a Legend of the Hidden Temple joke in middle school? Right over their heads. They're just like, I don't think he's talking about sparkly vampires or Justin Bieber. If so, I am not interested in what he has to say. Because all middle schoolers sound like effeminate librarians. And that's my time, everybody. Thank you very much. I've been Jake Davis. You have a nice day.